Put a bow on the year. We're reminded that family traditions can give us strength when we need it most. We bring in our own Jesse Irwin to share how those routine rituals can actually be life-saving for those who have ended up down a different path.
Yeah, well, in a year that's been so difficult for so many of us, a holiday tradition can be a north star of hope, and for those battling addiction, an illuminating light to guide them down the road to recovery.
I was living in the darkness for so long that my heart, like they say, it would turn to stone. Like I didn't care if I even lived or died. I didn't care about my family. I didn't care about myself. And it seemed like the world was like dead around me. Everything was like dead to me.
It's who Robert Carlton says he once was. Yet through the years of pain, anger, and dependence, Robert has held on to what the holiday season used to be.
Whenever I was younger, my family used to get together at my grandmother's house, and we'd all have like a family get together and have a big dinner and like play games.
After his grandmother passed away, Robert watched as the family dinners became less frequent and the world around him changed. After quitting school in 9th grade to try and help his mom raise their family, Robert fell victim to his own routine.
I started using alcohol and cigarettes whenever I was probably about 8 or 9 years old, because I used to drink with my dad and my grandpa and my uncle. And then whenever I was probably a teenager is whenever I started really having a problem with it.
Then just a few months ago, a spot opened up at a Dalton Teen Challenge, the year-long faith-based drug and alcohol program in Neosho, Missouri. Zack Norris, the men's director for the program, knows firsthand how difficult the holiday season, and not just 2020, but any year, can be.
Something like the holidays, there's so many things that happen in any given year where outside they would lean to whatever they used to lean to cope, and then here they learn to lean on each other and seek counsel.
In this time of year, they're focused on reminding one another of what the holidays can be.
They are learning how to celebrate without the use of a substance. Traditions ground us. Many of us can think back to family traditions and how that grounded us and how we felt when we were doing those things. Some of them might seem silly, but there's something that gives us that warm, fuzzy feeling. And it's the same thing for these men, bringing them back to that. Maybe creating new traditions and the hope that they have that they can do that in their future.
Robert's now in his 4th month with the Dalton Teen Challenge. And this holiday season, his grandmother would be proud.
I think there's a few things that they got going on, but I'm not real sure it's going to be a surprise.
Well, you can learn more about a Dalton Teen Challenge and the story on our morning show page at KOAMNewsNow.com.
Thanks, Jesse. We'll check back with you in just a little bit, and we'll be right back with more KOAM Morning News after the break.